Hello everybody and welcome back to X4, where we are not very close to getting our life support factory online, but that's okay. I wanted to do a little bit of optimization on our hull parts and Claytronics factories. And realistically, I was looking at this, and our hull parts take in currently 320 graphene per hour. We are producing currently 3,300 graphene per hour. So yeah, that's rather more than what we are taking in. We're producing about 10 times as much graphene as we need. Now, our refined metals are slightly better. We are producing 5,040 refined metals per hour, but that still means we can double our hull part production. And I think that that's something that we should probably consider doing. So our hull parts are currently being produced over here. So let's go ahead and grab additional hull part factories. And I would like to... This is not currently tileable over here. That is unfortunate. I would like to put in a cross module here. Actually, no. Other one. A cross module here. And a cross module here. Oh, we can't do that because of the pier. Right. Okay, we're going to need to figure out a different place to put these. We could maybe place it underneath our refined metal and graphene production. So we would do, like, say, a vertical point here. And then a cross point here. And then a base here and a base here. And then a cross here. If it'll let me. There we go. Across there, and across there. And then we would put in another hull part factory there, except I kind of want to see if we can rotate it to fit in this way. Does that work? It does not. But you know what we could do? We don't need to have it here at all. And we don't need this base connection structure at all. I'm just going to remove that. Because what we can do is we can instead, if I can get over here, we can remove this module. No, not that module. We can remove this module. There we go. And that should allow us to put our hull parts factories. We'll have one there, but we can rotate this to be facing this direction, like so. And that should do the trick. That would be tileable at that point. So then we would put in another cross module over here, like that. And then another hull part production module right there, which of course will not fit unless we rotate it about like that. And now that'll fit. And this would be fully tileable. Okay, so that will make better use of our graphene production, but that will not make full use of our graphene production. That'll be pretty close to full use of our refined metal production, though, which we would have to tile out this way. We will probably end up doing that. But for right now, I think we will call this good, and we will see if we can hire a builder. It looks like we currently don't know about any builders. Okay, that's fine. We'll just accept these module changes here for now, and let's take a quick look over at our GE headquarters. So if we head into the logical overview here, we can see that our Claytronics takes way fewer antimatter cells than we're making. So that's not our current bottleneck. It takes about the same number of energy cells and microchips, about 1,200, we'll say. We're currently producing less than that. Our number of quantum tubes is actually fine. our number of microchips, we're producing 1020. We need 1280. So we actually need more microchip production. That's 480. And for a single one of these, it takes 640. So let me pull up a calculator here. 640 times 2 is, of course, 1280 divided by 480. Okay. 1280. This is not an efficient way to do this, by the way. Times 3 divided by 480 is 8. Okay, so if we wanted to have 3 Claytronics, we would need 8 microchip production to have that at capacity. Okay. So we need more microchips. We can do that. Let's take a look at our station config here. This is our antimatter cell production. We have more than enough of that. This is our microchip production right here. And our graphene. We have more than enough graphene, I believe, as well. Our graphene is, of course, used in the quantum tubes. That uses 1160, and we produce plenty. Yes. So how many quantum tubes are we going to be needing for 3? We're going to need 1200 per hour for 3. And we currently produce exactly 1200 per hour. So we're good on quantum tubes. But we do need many, many more microchip modules if we're going to make this work. Because we currently produce 1020. That is not twice of 480. Just saying. I think that's because of our efficiency, though. But we currently produce 1020, so we're going to need to produce 3840. This takes 640. Hang on, 3840 divided by 640 is 6 Claytronic productions that would be. So that is incorrect. My math was apparently very, very wrong. That would be 6 Claytronics would be supported by 8 microchip productions. So 6 Claytronics would be how many quantum tubes? That would be 400 times 6. 2400, or we would need twice as much production as we have right now. Okay. So we need 4 quantum tube productions. And how are we doing on our superfluid coolant? We'd need to double this, so we would need 600 total production. We produce plenty. How about on graphene? We would need to double this, so we would need about 2520. And we produce 1650. So we would need more graphene production. But otherwise, we're doing fine. I suspect we might need more energy cells, but we can cross that bridge when we get there. So we need more graphene production, we need to double our quantum tube production, and we would need to triple, or quadruple actually, our microchip production. Okay, so let's start working on that. We'll plan this build out. Our graphene is currently here. Let's tile our graphene out this direction for right now, I think. So we would put in, say, a base module right here, and then a cross module here, and then a graphene production. I don't like that positioning. We could position it there, and we would bring this out slightly further. So instead, it would be like a cross module here, and graphene production would go there. That's acceptable. So that gets us our graphene production that we need. Our antimatter cells are fine. We need to increase our microchip production by 4-fold. We need 8 total of those. And then our quantum tubes, we need 4 of. Quantum tube production, I think, is over here. Yes, it is. So that would be easy enough. We can just slot in a cross module here and here. And then we would just pop in our quantum tubes. I don't know where this is. Why is it putting it up there? That is not where the mouse was. Okay, we'll put it there. Okay, so that would be our quantum tubes doubled. And then we need to massively increase our production of microchips. So in order to do this effectively, I think we should put a base module here and here. And then we'll just push it out like so. And then we'd put a cross module here and a cross module here. Like that. And then we would put in our microchips, microchip production here and here. Of course, we need to rotate it. Right. Okay, so we would need to have one of these come out a little bit further. So a base module, followed by, not a container storage, followed by a base module, perhaps. Or maybe a cross module right here. Yeah, I think a cross module... Nope, we need another base module. And then a cross module there. Okay, so that gets us doubled in our microchip production. Then, I'd like to do a base module over here. We'll just slot that in there. We'll copy this. We'll put in another one here. And then we'll put in... Actually, I should just copy this again. We'll remove this guy. Copy this. Place it here. Because we're going to need a cross module. And then a microchip production. Right here. Yeah, I know that's not going to fit. I want to rotate it after. Okay, I guess we'll just copy this module to get the rotation right. Okay, we can actually remove this guy and just put it in like that. That's fantastic. Okay, I accept that. And then we're actually going to put this one over here, like so. And then this would be a cross module. Then we would copy this module and place it there. So that puts us up to 6. Fantastic. Then we'll copy this sequence, place it there. That's 7. And then we will copy this sequence and place it there. That's 8. Okay, we're definitely going to have to expand our habitats, but that's okay. So that gets us to our base materials, right? So that's all well and good. Now, where are our actual Claytronics production? I may have forgotten. Liquid storage. Antimatter's there. That's, of course, graphene. Is it up over here? Superfluid coolant, quantum tubes. I know it's here somewhere. I just can't quite remember where I had... Oh, it's this up here. No, that's silicon wafer. I can't remember where I put it. Did I put it down underneath? I don't believe I did. Oh, it's down here. That's right. Okay, so we need to bring this up to 6. So essentially, all we need to do is copy this sequence and boom. 3, 4, if it goes. 4. And then copy this sequence. 5, 6. Excellent. So that gets our Claytronics production to that point. We may want to slap on an extra energy cell production just to be on the safe side. Like that.
Requesting permission to dock.
And of course, this is going to be very, very expensive. This is going to be a very long-term project. We'll go ahead and hire this builder. Fantastic. And we'll confirm those module changes. We'll hop in here. I did see that there was a second builder available. So, there we go. We'll hire that builder. Fantastic. So we may continue to expand this station, but I have a sneaking suspicion that this is going to be pretty much the final production expansion of this station. I mean, we're definitely going to expand the biomes. There's no doubt about that. And realistically, yeah, we're definitely going to do that. It's just a matter of time. We'll have to figure out how many workers is the optimal number for this. And that will take some time. So let's check in on the status of our life support factory over here. It's actually eaten up basically all of the funds I threw at it before I started this episode. Let's hop in here and see how it's doing. Not enough resources to build the pier yet. It does have resources on the way in. And of course, we're going to do the same sort of thing with this, where we're just going to try to optimize the final production of it. But that's going to be the last stage there. I'm not searching for refined metals. You can go away. Thank you. Okay, let's steal some money out of our station account here. We don't want to steal all of the money, but some of it is fine. We'll steal about that much. Excellent. And we're going to have to basically split our funds with the station constructions. This is going to be interesting because we need a whole lot of money. But that's fine. And we'll just toss whatever remains at the life support factory. Excellent. Now, I don't believe we have a manager for this yet, do we? No, we definitely don't. We're going to have to get one, and we may want to go do that, realistically. Like, we can potentially land on the Teladi trading station over here, and just go see if we can find one. Actually...
Ship technology factory. Docking aborted. Docking granted.
I'm just going to come back here. Because we have people running around on our station now. We're just going to land here.
Successfully docked.
We're going to get up and see if any of these people want to be our new person. So we already currently employ all of these people, which is fantastic. I'm just looking for one with a reasonable management skill. Actually,
can I help?
Yes, you can work somewhere else for me. You can work on my personal ship, which is hot garbage, as a service crew.
Affirmative.
There you go. Fantastic. And that person will be our manager for our life support station.
Elite. Vanguard.
Excellent. So now we just need a little bit more money, and by a little bit, I mean a ludicrous sum of money. It's definitely going to take some time to get all this construction complete. I think we will probably focus, let's see here, 4 million, 12 million. So we're looking at about 64 million credits that we need. That is a ludicrous sum. That is truly ludicrous. Of course, as these things start coming online, it'll get easier and easier to get that amount. but it'll just take some time to get there. For now, though, I think we're pretty much ready to put a cut in here because I just need money. We just gotta wait. So that is, I think, what we're going to do. And next episode, we are not going to have all 58 million. I can tell you that right now. Next episode might be a bit of a checking in episode, where we just do some updates. We'll see, though. For now, you can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.